Well, hello again everyone. I thought I'd make another short video about this machine that's recently arrived in a stable, courtesy of my father. Thank you very much, Dad. I'm going to try my best to look after it. I'm not going to dwell on this, but unfortunately a couple of videos showing the first start in possibly nearly 10 years, certainly a lot more than 5, and the ride over from my parents' place to here didn't turn out thanks to a camera glitch or memory card glitch. But anyway, I have made a short video about this one after it arrived here, but we haven't heard it running yet, so that's what I'm going to do next. I've done a little bit of work on it today. I've had the carburettor off and made sure that it's all clean and everything in there, because when I rode the bike over I did actually notice some sounds of pinking noises. And much to my surprise, and bearing in mind that I tuned this engine before I'd even started building and tuning the race bike engines, I was very surprised to find, in spite of all the modifications I've done on it, which I'm very pleased with and will be sticking with, I've only got a 105 needle jet in there. I don't think needle jet size is even sort of registered when I tuned this one. So I raised the needle a click today. Obviously this machine has performed very well on the road in the past, but I'll probably be increasing the needle jet size, but one step at a time. I've raised the needle, that'll do first of all. I wouldn't say a ride on it is imminent today. We've had a lot of heavy showers today. This bike's had a wash outside, probably the first time it's seen rain in over 10 years at least today. So I wouldn't stick my neck on the line and try and go out on it without expecting a damn good soaking at some point. But I thought, we've had a look at it and I've discussed it a bit. I just thought perhaps it'd be nice, perhaps some of my viewers might like to hear it running, so I'm going to try and sort that one out now. Hopefully we can see the bike there. There's no choke on this one, I just tickle the carburettor. I knew it would do that. We have got a battery on this machine, although I think it's long since died. So we've got 12 volts coming out the alternator thanks to a Boya power box. The engine gets its sparks from the Lucas SR1 Magneto. So with a flat battery you can kick start it with the lights on and it doesn't affect the sparks. Someone commented on the slight bluing of that exhaust pipe. That may well be down to that 105 needle jet, but that won't be in there for much longer, I wouldn't think. Now I've seen it and realised that it's in there. So as I've said before, we've actually got an 18-inch rim on the rear. I built these wheels, and obviously I built the front one around a Suzuki double-sided twin leading shoe brake. We have got Suzuki forks to match the wheel. The whole lot came off a Suzuki an early GT550, I believe. We've got a Suzuki style 2.4 seat, which my father bought brand new years ago. And in fact, I mentioned a couple of weeks ago when I was riding the Trident that I came off a Royal Enfield on a bend going towards Tally years ago, and it was this Royal Enfield and this seat, and that's a patch over a rip in the seat that my father glued on after I'd had the accident when I slipped on diesel on a wet corner. We got a close ratio conversion in the 4-speed gearbox. We've got Redditch R cams in there. We've got a Meteor Minor Sports piston, which gave about 9:1 compression ratio until I shortened the aluminium barrel as well by almost a couple of millimetres. There's no head gasket. We're probably running about 10:1 compression on this thing, and it will, as I mentioned in my other video about it, it will actually do 90 miles an hour. We seem to have a chronometric speedometer from a Triumph, the one that tells you the revs you're doing in the various gears, so that's a bit quirky and interesting. I think this is going to stop now, isn't it? Yeah. I think this machine needs to go out and stretch its legs a little more. Obviously did the 17-mile trip coming home, but I think it needs to get a few more miles under its belt. So what I'll probably be doing is giving it an oil change and a check over, and then in the very near future we get a dry enough day, take it out for a run. I certainly won't be taking this or any of my machines out in the winter once they've started salting the roads, because I did that a couple of years ago, or last year I think it was, and the Trident ended up looking like it had been fished out of a canal after a fortnight to pass by. So no more salty roads for my bikes, but I hope we might get a run out on this one soon, even if it's just a short one, because it's worth sharing with everybody, because it really can nip along. And one other thing, I changed those handlebars. I attended to the loose handlebars. They wouldn't clamp down nicely because the bends in those handlebars started too close to the clamps in the top yoke, so I found a straighter set. One more start if we can. I can assure you, anybody interested, that not only does this machine make the right noises, it has actually got the performance to go with it, and hopefully I'll be sharing and demonstrating at least some of that fairly soon. Now switch it off via a secret switch, which is very hard to find, and I'm not telling anybody where it is. So hopefully the next video about this machine might involve doing a few miles on it.